Remember that time I got punched by a bum in Paris? 10 years ago, we got married in Paris, and 28 of our closest friends and family came with us. And on the last night, about 10 of us decided to go out to dinner to this little restaurant that had outdoor seating. We're just looking at the menu. The waiters are standing around waiting to take our order, and this little lady comes in who was clearly homeless, and it was a little alarming because she smelled. So she decides to stand in the middle of where everyone's eating in between the tables, and she goes, "Excusez-moi," and then she goes like this. So I panic because I think she's like taking a shit in the middle of the restaurant. So I look at the waiters and thinking that they're gonna say something, and they don't say anything. I don't know if they're used to this or what. So I panic and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." And she opens her eyes and looks at me and says, "What you mean, no, no, no?" So I say, "I'm sorry, but you can't do that here. There's people eating." And I don't know if I embarrassed her or what, but she just like walked away and she looks at me and she goes, "No respect." So she leaves. We go on about our dinner. We're talking about how crazy that was, but 5 minutes later, out of the corner of my eye, I see her walking around the corner, and she runs up to me, to the back of me, and she punches me in the back of the neck, okay? So this is me, I'm sitting, my husband's across from me, and I'm so dramatic. So when she punches me, I go, right after she punches me, she just jets in the middle of the street, oncoming traffic, there's buses, there's taxis, with her little trolley of her belongings, like literally turns into Speedy Gonzalez and jets across the street. My husband and his two closest friends are sitting next to him. One's a longshoreman, one's in the NYPD. I've never seen reflexes like this in my life, but as soon as they see me go and her jet across the street, they jump up and chase after her onto oncoming traffic. This lady was like, I want to say in her 60s or 70s, but she was freaking fast. These men who were in their late 20s never caught up to her. They chased her across the street. And I was like, what were you gonna do if, you caught up to her? And they were like, I don't know, like kick her in the ass. When it happened, it was such a shocking experience because you don't expect that type of stuff to happen, especially on your wedding week. But now we all joke about it. Like, remember that time you got hit by a homeless person in Paris? When that time of the month is coming and I'm a little bit bitchy, my husband says, "No respect. Even that lady in Paris told you that."